How's it going, YouTube? This is Med13 from TCGWise123, and today I'm going to be profiling my deck that I've been using since Rise came out. And the deck that I'm going to be profiling is a Water Dark Fire deck. And without further ado, let's get on with the deck profiling. We got two Reef Eyes for early blockers. Two Seneschals for the draw power. Teching one Reef Prince Glu-urrgle, really awesome. You play it turn 5 to get top 4 cards off your deck and search either your finisher or a spell that you need, whatever the situation that you're in. And finally, for the water creatures, teching one Milporo, which I find it to be incredibly awesome. With the spells, we got 3 logo scans for the obvious reasons. The draw power, which is really awesome. 2 crystal memories. 2 is the perfect number, not 1, not 3, but 2. Just in case if you get one early, you drop it in your mana, and the other one, if you have one in your hand, you either cast it, or if it lands in your shields, even better. And finalizing the spells for water, we got 2 Veil Vortex for the bounce. And because I only have 2. Moving on with the darkness civilizations, we got 2 Marrow Ooze for the early blocking, and it can attack as well. But you usually only want to attack when you're going for game. That's the only reason why you want to attack. Next up, we got 2 Skeeter Swarmer to increase the probability of getting a blocker in your hand early game. Next up, we got 2 Skull Cutters for that Slayer ability, and 1 Dream Pirate. We got 2 Fumes, or Fumes, as a lot of people refer to, for that discarding. And finally, for the darkness creatures, 1 Razorkinder, which is really awesome. Moving on to the spells, we got 3 Specter Claws for that ability to discard your opponent's hand. And finally, for the darkness spells, we got 3 Bone Blades. I'll explain the whole deck after I finish explaining it. I know after that darkness spell, some of you are like, isn't he missing like 3 other important cards? I'll get to that right now. Next up, to the fire civilization, teching 1 Gilaflmae. I only need 1. It's the only one I have anyway. Next up, we got 2 Meteosaurs, which I find it to be extremely good. 1 Bolgash Dragon, 1 Tatsurion, and finally, for the fire civilization creatures, we got 2 Bol-Tail Dragons. And finalizing this deck with the fire spells, we got 2 Tornado Flames and 2 Barrages. Now, changes in this deck. It definitely need 3 Terror Pits. That's what a lot of you are probably pulling your hairs out of your heads for. Why isn't this guy putting 3 Terror Pits? Well, unfortunately, I don't have 3 Terror Pits. What I do is I work with cards with what I got. I don't buy cards online, frankly, because I'm saving up money, and so I just work with cards with what I got. And I feel that this deck performs fairly well without a Terror Pit, to be honest with you. Another thing too is that I find my games to be more exciting because since I don't have a Terrapits, a lot of the cards that I have in this deck become a very can't even pronounce it, viable. As for example, maybe some of you are like, what? Like, why is he playing Dream Pirate? Some of you might even say that you should replace that with the Scaradorbo of Gloom Hollow. Well, first of all, one, I don't have it, and two, this card, Barrage. I find every time when I play against a deck that uses Scaradorbo of Gloom Hollow, the blocker 2000 power, when I face an opponent that uses that, I either Barrage it or Meteosaur, which is really, really awesome. Which is important in this game too, to when your opponent poses a threat to you, you respond to that threat with your own, and this destroys whatever threat they have in their field. And also the Bone Blades destroys Scaradorbo of Gloom Hollow. What other card people might? The Scaradorbo that comes in the deck, the Sonic Blast, I'm not really sure if I want to put that card in the deck. It is really awesome that once it comes into play, it destroys a shield like that. But I don't think there might be room for this deck. For the 6s, I really like the Bolgash Dragon in there, just in case if I'm playing against a blocker heavy deck. I don't see it often, but that's because I rarely use it. Because to be honest with you, usually I respond to threats with my Bol-Tail Dragon. You know, comes into play and destroys a creature. Because usually the boss monsters that people play in their deck are usually 6,000 or less, and so that's why I have 2 Bol-Tails to destroy their creature. Since I don't have an answer to the boss monsters, which is why I need a Terrapit, but sometimes Bol-Tail Dragon does the job. And also, where's the card? Skull Cutter, which is still a good card. The Slayer ability is really nice, unless your opponent has the Scaradorbo card. But that's why you have cards like Barrage and Bone Blades and Meteosaur to counteract that. And what's another card? Maybe a Tatsurion the Unchained. The ability is nice and all, but I like the deck how it is right now. This video is more of a reference for me, so that way I can keep updating this deck once every new set comes out. And that's the thing that I try to do, is come up with decks with the cards that I already have, and not cards with what I'm planning to get. I just make decks with cards that I just got. And hopefully you guys enjoy that video. Of course, Evil Fury comes out in a couple of days, and hopefully I can get you guys content for that. Hopefully a booster box will be coming in a couple of days after the release date, or if not, even better, when it actually comes out on that day. That'll be really awesome. But other than that, if you like the content that I just posted, make sure you subscribe for more content that we're going to be putting up. Not only do we do Kaijudo on this channel, but we do any other TCG, whether it's still going on or it's completely dead. We just love card games, you guys. So make sure you subscribe, you like the video, spread the channel, and thank you guys for watching. Take care.